In a small, secluded town nestled between rolling hills and a dense forest lived Eleanor. Eleanor was a woman in her late 50s, with hair the color of silver and eyes that held a lifetime of stories. Despite her pleasant demeanor and willingness to help anyone in need, Eleanor was known as the lonely woman of the town. Her days were spent in quiet solitude, maintaining her cozy little house, tending to her garden, and taking long walks in the woods. The townsfolk often whispered about her behind her back, crafting tales about how she had remained alone for all these years. Some said she had lost her true love to the war, while others believed she had chosen this lonely path after a falling out with her family. Eleanor's past was a mystery, and she preferred it that way. One crisp autumn morning, while Eleanor was foraging for mushrooms in the forest, she stumbled upon an old, weathered dog. The dog, like Eleanor, seemed to have seen better days. He was thin, with matted fur and eyes that spoke of both wisdom and sadness. Eleanor, unable to leave him behind, took the dog home. She named him Max. For the first time in years, her home was filled with a new kind of warmth. As days turned into weeks, the bond between Eleanor and Max grew stronger. Max, with his gentle nature and unwavering loyalty, became Eleanor's constant companion. When winter arrived, the townsfolk began to notice a change in Eleanor. She seemed more vibrant, her steps lighter, and her eyes brighter. The loneliness that once enveloped her seemed to have faded. The townsfolk, curious about the change, began to approach Eleanor more often. They asked about Max and shared their own stories of companionship and loss. Eleanor, who had always been reserved, found herself opening up. She spoke of her past, of the joy and pain she had experienced, and of the comfort she found in Max's presence. As spring blossomed, so did Eleanor's relationships with the townsfolk. She was no longer the lonely woman. She had become an integral part of the community. The bond she shared with Max had not only healed her heart, but had also bridged the gap between her and the townspeople. Eleanor's story became a testament to the power of companionship and the healing it can bring, even to the loneliest of hearts.